this video, we will see how to install Windows 10 operating system on our Mac operating system. First, I need to download VirtualBox. So I am going to google.com and then I have to search VirtualBox. So I am typing VirtualBox over here in the search box on Google, and for the first link is the download link of VirtualBox. So I'm going to that link, and here I see the green rectangle thing where it mentioned download VirtualBox 6.0. So I need to download VirtualBox from here. So I just need to click over there, and I see there is MacX host, this one. I am using Mac operating system. I need to download this version of VirtualBox. If you have any other versions of operating system, then you can choose like Windows or some other version. So I clicked over there and I downloaded VirtualBox, and it will download on my computer. I can double click over there, or I can go to the Finder to check the install file. So I am in the download location, and I see this is the main application or software to install VirtualBox. Double click of the installer and it will open the VirtualBox application to install. Now from here we see there are two steps. Step number one, double click on the icon, and step number is run the VirtualBox application from the application folder. Okay, so let's go to number one and double click on the virtualbox.pkg file. That pkg means package file. Anyway, I clicked over there and I see there is a message, this package will run a program determine if the software can be installed. So click on continue button, and then this is the install window of VirtualBox. Click on continue again, and it is showing us that there will be 260.1 megabyte of space to install this software. So I think there is nothing more important thing. So click on install button again, and then it is asking me the password of my Mac computer. So I type my password, and then I'm hitting install software button, and I am waiting for the next installation screen to appear. It is installing the VirtualBox in this step, and once it's finished, then this is not finished yet. So I'm getting another message, system extension blocked. So we can actually go to the open security preference, this option, and then we can actually unblock the settings for VirtualBox. So I am clicking over here, and then from here I have to click on, I have to actually allow app download from, I have to actually check this thing first. So I need to at first unlock. I click here and I put my password here, and then I click on button, and then we have to change this setting, allow apps download from like app store and identify developer, and then done. Once we finish that, then we can close this window, and then we can click on close this one, and then move to trash. We don't need the installation folder, sorry, software anymore, that's why. So we clean that, and then we can close all the windows. Now press command and spacebar and type VirtualBox, and we see VirtualBox is there. Just click there, double click over there, and it will open the VirtualBox window. So that means now we are ready to use this VirtualBox application to install for our Windows 10 operating system. Download Windows 10 operating system from Microsoft website. So I'm going to Google and typing Windows 10, and after that we're going to the link get Windows 10 Microsoft or download Windows 10 disk image Microsoft. So I'm clicking over here, and it will give me the download image of image link of Windows 10. So I will stick with Windows 10. I will not and then I have to click on confirm to start downloading. So I'm not going to download this because I already have a Windows 10 version. So I will use that to install my Windows 10. So my Windows 10 is under download location, and it is Windows 10 underscore 64 ISO. So this is the actual operating system. I will use that to install that. Now let's open a virtual environment for that operating system. That means that Windows 10 operating system. Now click on new, and then we have to type the name of this virtual machine. It is nothing, just the name. You can put anything. For my case, I will use some name which I can remember later easily, and I can understand in which purpose I created that name. So I am typing the name of the virtual machine is fewSteps underscore Windows 10. You can put any name, that is fine. Then I have to choose which will be the folder location of this virtual machine. So I am fine with this location. If you want to put some other location, you can also do that. And this is a type of Windows 10, so this is fine. And version is Windows 10 64-bit. So I have to click continue button now. Choose the memory size. This is the RAM size. For Windows 10, 2 GB is fine. If you want to increase the RAM size, you can also do, but I am putting 2 GB, that is fine, and I am hitting the continue button. We can now configure the hard disk. So by default it is showing me that there is 50 GB hard disk space, and I am creating a new hard disk space. So I am choosing the middle option, create a virtual hard disk now, and once I choose, I have to click on create button to confirm that this is the hard disk of 50 GB. Now it is asking me what type of disk is this file I want to create. It is a VirtualBox disk image, or virtual hard disk, or virtual machine disk. VirtualBox disk image is fine. Then I'm clicking on continue button again. Here it is asking me storage on physical hard disk. There are two types of space we can use or we can create. One is dynamically allocated, and there is fixed site. Dynamically allocated is my preferred option, because suppose you have 50 GB, we put here. So if we use 20 GB, then it will use 20 GB. If we use 30 GB, it will use 30 GB. So dynamically allocated means it will assign that space based on the requirement, and fixed means it will assign 50 GB. We cannot use that thing in our other operating system. Okay, so I will choose the dynamically allocated data option because it is good for us. I know, because it will assign the space based on our requirement. Now click on continue button for the next step. So it is actually just showing me that we assign 50 GB, and this is the location, file location, and size, everything in this. It is actually a summary, nothing else. So now click on create button. In this way, we can easily create the virtual machine for our Windows 10 operating system. Now everything is done. The environment for that operating system is complete. If I want to change more, then we have to click the settings, and we can go through all the tabs, and we can see the details. But basically I don't need to check all those because I know which I configured. But later, if you want to change like system, or if you want to check the display settings, storage, this option, you can do that. So I'm not going to those things right now. So I'm clicking OK to close this window. Click on the start green arrow to start the virtual machine. So once I click here, it will open this window, and from here we are this alert window. VirtualBox would like this thing. So I'm clicking open system preferences, this window, and it will open this window. We need to configure the settings here. So at first we need to unlock, so we put the password of this computer, and then I will press the unlock button, and then from here under input monitoring we have to select the VirtualBox, that one. So I'm selecting input monitoring, and then I am clicking over there the checkbox there, and then I have to I can press quiet now. This is not required anymore. Okay, and then we can close this system and privacy options. And now from here we have to show our computer where is the ISO file of Windows 10. So I'm clicking over here, and then I will navigate to that location. where is that ISO file for my Windows 10. So for my case it is under downloads, and that is the Windows 10 ISO. So I click there to open, and then the start button I have to click. It will open this window. That means it got the operating system, uh, I mean the virtual machine got the operating system. From there it will start installing Windows 10 operating system. Okay, so for now ignore all these warnings or something like that. So we can go through the Windows skin. I know the resolution of the skin is very small and the text is very readable, but bear on moment, we need to finish the installation first, then we can fix this. For now I click the next button, and then I have to press install now, this button, to start the installation of Windows 10. So we have to wait few seconds. We are seeing that setup is starting, that window appeared, and now here it is asking to put the activation code. I will not put the activation code now, because this is, you have to purchase this activation code. For now I'm skipping this step, and from here we have to choose which version of Windows operating system we want to install. There are different options. We are going with the home edition, that's fine. Okay, you can choose any other edition based on the software you purchased. Then we have to click on next button to start the installation. Here we have to agree. I have to click the accept, click on next, and then there are two options to install. One is custom and there is update. We will choose the custom one, then after that we have to choose the hard disk. So this is the 50 GB hard disk, that is virtual hard disk, which we created before. And then we have to click on next, this button, and it will start installing Windows. So this is a long process. I will pause the video, and so all this process is finished, then I will come again from that moment. Now it will restart the computer automatically. We don't need to do anything. Once every installation is done, we have to choose our region. We are choosing United States, then we click on yes button, choose a keyboard layout. We are choosing US, and then I will click yes button. So I'm clicking here, and then second keyboard layout, I don't have anything, so I'm clicking on skip for now. It will ask you to sign in with your Microsoft account. If you have any Microsoft account, you can sign in with your email and password by tapping here. And if you don't have, then you click it is not a username, click here, and then it will ask you to create the account unique all the information like your email address, something, then your date of birth, something like that. You will do that. But as I have on account with Microsoft, so I will use that account there. So I'm typing that account information, and then I'm hitting next button, and then it asks. Now create a pin. I'm clicking on create pin, this button, and then I will type my own personal key to log in this Windows 10 machine. So I am typing now the pin, the new pin, and confirm pin, these two field. Once I finish typing my pin, I will press on OK button to complete my pin setup. So I'm pressing the OK button. Now it will ask something, do more access devices, something. For this moment I don't want to set up this thing, so I choose no. And then it is asking me my mobile number, something like that, but I will skip this, so I'm choosing do it now. So in this page get help from your digital assistant, I also don't need. So I will apply decline by pressing that, and then it is asking some private settings. I also need, I am just accepting this thing. If you wish to change anything or modify, you can read those things, but to make it simple, I just choose that. Now it's time to load the windows, I mean the welcome screen. So it will ask me something, and it will start uh, showing me the main welcome home page of Windows 10. We are almost done actually. We just need a couple of for a few more minutes to see the welcome screen. Now we are almost done. We can close this screen, this Internet Explorer. We don't need it, so I'm closing everything from here. This is the home page of our Windows 10. This is the not home page, there's a window. Once we finish loading Windows 10, we'll come to this page. But there is some issue. See, if I increase or decrease, the graphics is not populating correctly. There is some issue. We need to fix this, and this fix is very easy. So we need to go devices, and then we have to click on insert guest additions CD image. Click on Windows Explorer, and then click on this PC from left, and then finally go to the CD drive virtual guest, this one. Just in double click over there, and from there will be one item which is called VirtualBox Windows Additions. So we need to install this one. So I just double clicked over there, and very soon it will start installing the additional drive. So I have to click on yes. Then we have to wait few seconds, take till next window appears. Now click on next. This is the installation window for the additional software for our graphics, so that the graphics will be very nice. So I'm clicking on the next button, and then we have to click again next, and finally this software will need to install. Then I click install button. So it started installation of those additional software for our graphics card. So we have to again click install from here in the pop-up. Then we have to wait till it finished installation. And by this time, you don't need to do anything. Once you have to wait till there is confirmation message that installed successfully. So now once the message is there, installed successfully, then this pop-up window will come, and then we need to restart the computer. We will just click on finish button to restart the computer, and just wait till it finishes restarting your Windows. Now put the pin, I mean type your pin so that you can log in. So I'm typing my pin, and then it will start loading my Windows computer, Windows operating system. And you don't need to do anything, just keep wait few minutes, because once it's started Windows, you will not see the exact impact, like the graphics card will not expand, I mean the display will not expand completely. We just need to wait few minutes so that Windows can finish the installation of that and then resize. Till that time you have to wait. See, it's changing continuously. It will take like 2-3 minutes more in total basically. See, still now, if we expand, I mean if we increase the size, still it's not properly doing adjusting. Now I think it is, we are almost close to adjust. Yep, it's completely adjustment. So now we'll see that if we increase or decrease our windows, it will adjust properly based on the size of the window which you will increase or decrease. So that's all. In this way you can easily install Windows 10 operating system on your virtual machine, on your Mac computer. Hopefully you will able to do this thing, and if you have any issues or any problem or any confusion or anything, you can put your comments. I will try my best to give you the solution or try to give you the ways you can try to fix your issues. Thank you.